Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Erin Breitenbach, and I am the chair of the Health Professions Education Programs. So that is the EDD and MED programs at ATSU. And I have here today with us, I'm excited to introduce Dr. Kelley Cooper, who is a recent alumnus of our EDD program. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, Dr. Cooper?
Sure, yeah. So like Dr. Breitenbach said, I just graduated. I finished the program in December of 2025. And I'm very, very happy to be done with it. It was a great program. I only have good things to say about it. Currently, I teach anatomy and physiology to mostly pre-nursing students at a private university in Texas. And so that's my kind of student population, along with some of those pursuing other kind of allied health programs.
I'm so happy to have you here with us. So I just want to ask a couple of questions. What inspired you to pursue an EDD, a Doctor of Education?
Yeah, so at the most basic level, I knew that whatever kind of field I ended up in, for the longest time, I thought I wanted to do something healthcare. But whatever field I ended up in, I knew that I wanted the highest degree. I wanted a terminal degree of some sort. And so once I found myself in education and higher education in particular, I started seeking out different terminal degrees, and the EDD just really aligned with kind of my personal goals, but also professionally. And so the EDD, Health Professions Education, was really the perfect fit.
And what were your career goals when you first applied to the program?
Yeah, so I enjoy teaching. So that's my kind of that's my number one focus. And I see that being the case for a while. So really progressing as an educator, being able to deliver high quality instruction, high quality instructional materials to my students. And again, like I said, most of my students are pre-health in some way, shape, or form. And so being able to teach them in a way that gets them to their clinical goals, their healthcare career goals, is kind of the underlying driving force behind my career.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. And how did our online format fit with your personal and professional life?
Yeah, so the online format was perfect for me personally. So I have family, I have friends, and so completely stopping work and moving, if it was an in-person program, really wasn't an option for me, as I know that's the case for others as well. So being able to still do the program, do the coursework, write the DRP, do all of that remotely, and still be connected to faculty, to administrators, to my peers, was really perfect.
And would you say that our program opened new doors for you after you received your degree, maybe new promotions, new positions, professional networks?
Yes, absolutely. So I finished in December of 2025, and I actually have a new position lined up for fall of 2026, starting in August. And that position almost certainly wouldn't have been an option had I not had this degree on my resume.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And also congratulations on your publication, which I know was accepted recently.
Yes, I appreciate that.
And one more question. What kind of student would you say would thrive in this particular program that you did?
For sure, yeah. So I think a student who is, so one, they have to be very committed. They have to know what they're getting into. They have to be pursuing their EDD, their terminal degree, for the right reasons. And apart from that, kind of some basic skills. You have to be really organized because it is online. There is a big emphasis on you taking ownership of your learning and making sure you're reading assigned articles, making sure you're responding to discussion posts at the right time, making sure you're submitting your papers. So being organized, and then also really big thing is having the support of your friends, family, and if at all possible, your employer as well. So I was fortunate to have support in all of those areas. And so any student looking to apply to this program, I would suggest and I would recommend that they have support from those three.
Well, I'm so happy it worked out for you. It sounds like it really did. So I really appreciate you taking the time to tell us your experience with our program.
Yes, absolutely.
And thank you so much for your time.